What is volume eating? How does it help with weight loss? And is it the best strategy for you? That is what we are going to get into in today's healthy dose of spice. So, if this is the first time that you're catching one of my live videos, welcome. Welcome to the familia. My name is Dr. Alex Rosa. I'm the founder and creator of Spice and the 90-Day Metabolic Makeover, and I'm an expert in all things intermittent fasting and metabolic health. And today I'm going to be teaching all about high volume foods, volume eating. So maybe this might be the first time that you have heard about this concept. So if it is, I want you to leave a number 1 down in the chat and let me know if this is the first time that you're kind of hearing about this or learning about this. If you already know about high volume eating, let us know your thoughts about it in the comments. Let me know your experience with it, what you think about it. Because today I'm really going to teach a little bit more about it. And especially because I'm actually working on this for some of my clients that I'm working with right now. So if you see me like looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my computer because I have all my notes and stuff up here, my document laid out. So that's why I'm looking this way, because there's a lot of information. I don't want to miss anything and I don't want to like just go off on a tangent, because I can totally do that. So what is volume eating? How does it help with weight loss? And is it the best strategy for you? So, if you're somebody who is looking to lose weight, you're trying to improve your health, you're changing your eating habits, or maybe you are just somebody who has a really large appetite, like you like to eat a lot, and you want to limit your calorie consumption, but you don't want to feel like you're depriving yourself, then volume eating just might be the thing for you. So, volume eating, what is it? It is a method, it's a strategy of eating, and it's just like it sounds: volume, large amounts, large quantities of food, but not just any old food. It is low calorie foods, but foods that are very nutrient dense, and we'll get into that more as we go on in this video. So, high volume foods that have low calories, and this allows you to eat larger quantities of food. You're eating more, you physically are eating more, but you're still staying under your calorie level. You're still staying in a calorie deficit, whatever that happens to be for you. And there's two like main reasons why people would want to focus on volume eating, why this might be good for them. Is you got a weight loss goal and you still want to make sure that you are staying in a calorie deficit. And 2, you got a big appetite and you want to eat, but you want to make sure that you are not overdoing your calories. You're not going into an excess, even though you are eating more. So in either case, volume eating really is the perfect thing for you. And I know it might seem like counterintuitive. It might be like, Alex, what are you talking about? Like, if you're trying to lose weight, of course you got to eat less. And especially since I teach about intermittent fasting, that's what all my programs are about. That's what I'm an expert in, is intermittent fasting. And yes, you are eating less. Yes, that is the name of the game when you're intermittent fasting, because it's a great way to reverse type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, reduce your insulin levels, make you more sensitive to your own insulin. It has so many anti-aging. I mean, I can go on and on and on, but this video is not about intermittent fasting. It's about volume eating. So the reason why volume eating just pairs so nicely with intermittent fasting is that, the times that you do sit down to eat while you're fasting, you want to make sure that the meals are very nutrient dense, that you are getting as many macro, micronutrients as possible while you're sitting down to those meals, because you are eating less. But again, that's the name of the game when you're intermittent fasting. So, and that's the one thing that I'm constantly talking about: the quality of food that you eat. It needs to be nutrient dense, make it worth your while when you're eating. And that's where volume eating comes in so nicely, because all of the foods that are high volume, low calorie are extremely nutrient dense. So we're going to get into exactly some examples of what those are in a little bit here. So let's see what else. All right, so let's get into some examples of something here. So let's talk about spinach, for example. Everybody might not be a spinach fan, but spinach is an amazing high volume food. And so you just have to think about it. If you have 3 cups, 4 cups of raw spinach, right? That's a lot. But if you've ever cooked spinach, and if you've cooked spinach, let me know down below. As soon as you start cooking that, it turns into little nothingness. It disappears. And so that's why trying to eat as many raw leafy vegetables as possible is high volume, like that's what you want. You don't want to be cooking things down because that kind of goes into account for all vegetables. Once you cook them, they shrink down a little bit, and you want to try to keep it as as much volume as you can. So trying to eat as many raw vegetables as possible is going to be amazing for you. But that's just one example, okay? Let's think about some other foods. So oatmeal is another really good example of a high volume food. It's got a lot of fiber in it. It sucks up a lot of water. It takes up a lot of space in your stomach and your digestive tract. So if you were to compare that to like granola or something, right? A lot of people like granola. Granola's got a lot of calories. It got a lot of sugar, depending on what brand you get. And so just like half of a cup, this is the example that I have from my document, is half of a cup of granola is about 240 calories versus 2 cups of oatmeal, which is about 200 calories. Not to mention way more fiber in that. And there's all sorts of things that you can do to jazz up your oatmeal. We don't want to turn it into a big old sugary dessert, but oatmeal is really, really great to eat. A lot of protein. You can do so much to oatmeal. Just go to Pinterest, honey, and look up all the different things you can do to oatmeal. But that's just one example of a high volume food. So eating like half of a little cup of granola versus 2 cups, a lot of oatmeal, that's going to fill you up and keep you more full, have much more nutrient value in that oatmeal versus that little bit of granola. Some other things that you can look at are, avoiding liquid calories. Let's talk about liquid calories for a minute here. Um, Especially when it comes to like coffee or protein shakes or all of that. It's liquid. It's going to go right through your digestive system. So liquids, liquid protein, all of that, it's liquid calories. Stay away from them. Try not to drink your calories if at all possible. Okay. You want to focus on eating, the act of eating, of chewing, that helps all psychologically with you. You want to eat your food. Okay. Going for airy snacks. So what does that mean? That means snacks that are popped. So popcorn is a really great high volume snack that you can have. And I'm not talking about some movie theater, Regal Cinemas popcorn. I'm talking about air popped, some sea salt. That's all that's in it. It's like popcorn and salt. That's it. And that's a really great snack because you can have cups and cups of that. And it's a high volume food. It'll keep you full, has lots of fiber, low calorie, but will fill you up. Okay. And you don't even have to have it like as a snack. Have it like as part of like your meal. Have a bowl of popcorn with your meal. I know it sounds weird, but just eat it with your meal. It'll keep you nice and full. Okay. So let's see some other examples. Okay. So high volume foods with lower calories. So whole fruits, because they have lots of fiber, whole fruits, leafy green vegetables, lettuce, spinach, all those things that are leaves, oatmeal, egg whites. Egg whites are amazing, low calorie, high protein, like zero, pretty much 0 calories, but lots of protein. And you can actually add egg whites to your oatmeal and make like this cake thing. Okay, look it up. Cruciferous vegetables, which means cabbage, cauliflower, squashes, broccoli. Those are really great. And pretty much every other vegetable. Listen, as long as you're eating vegetables, that's all I really care about. Fruits and vegetables. As many as you can eat throughout the day. I mean, try to pack as many fruits and vegetables as you can. And it's like it's nothing new, but these are very high volume foods because they are lots of fiber, lots of water. Watermelon is another great one. Low in calories, but it's like 90% water. So it hydrates you, it's got fiber, it fills you up, but for like 0 calories, and it's sweet, and watermelon's delicious. So that's another really great food that you can try. So that's kind of like my overview on high volume eating. There's a lot more specifics that I can get into, but I just wanted to do like a quick overview, like an introduction to it to kind of get you thinking about it. And see if this could be a good strategy for you if you do find that you're trying to eat less calories but you are feeling deprived. Look into high volume eating. Try some of the things that I suggested today. Start incorporating those into your diet and see how you feel if you are feeling more full. If that works better for you, instead of just trying to cut back all the time, add more. It's that mindset shift. It's that language shift. I'm able to eat this. I get to eat this. I want to eat this. and adding it to your plate. There's so much out there for you to try. And I've done some other videos about cooking and, changing your thoughts around cooking and making your own meals. Like, there's so much that you can do to empower yourself, especially around food and your health. I mean, food is the best medicine, okay? So let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, as always. But that is going to be my video for today. If you're interested in working directly with me in my 90-day metabolic makeover, then send me a message, reach out to me. I'd love to talk with you more about it, see if you're a good fit for it. And as I always say, for a balanced life, just add spice, and I'll catch you next time.